Planet X, a planet colored by strange skies, strange flora, and strange fauna. But what's strange for the viewers at home is another day in the life of the average Planet Xian. In today's episode, we'll be interviewing the inhabitants of Planet X to find out more about them and life here on this prismatic planet. Sit back and relax, because you're watching another episode of Dom's Documentaries. Floating around in the sky was someone who noticed our filming. He wanted to give his own insights into his life on Planet X. This is Mr. Apple. Mr. Apple, thank you for being here on my documentary show.
Thank you for having me. It's not very often fruits from Fruitopolis have this opportunity.
Of course. Let's get straight to it. As a fruit, what is it like living here on Planet X? Great
question. Life is grand, honestly. I'm an apple given consciousness somehow. And on your world, people eat me. To not be eaten and to just live out my days is amazing.
What can I say? I really like apples. Not that I would eat you. I'll just stick to the ones that we have on Earth. Anyway, Mr. Apple, what is your favorite thing about being here on Planet X?
It's just so vibrant and colorful. Looking at the sky has never been so wonderful. I mean, you really do get that sense of awe. You could get lost for days and be perfectly fine with it because this planet is just that beautiful. Not saying that I have before. You believe me, right?
It's a rainy day here on Planet X. As such, me and the crew needed to find some shelter. In the process, we were lucky enough to find not one, not two, but three eager interviewees that were ready to share their perspective on the planet they call home. I just want to preface this by thanking all of the interviewees that we have here. So, first off, what's your name?
My name is Nitsuj. I can't lie, you made an interesting choice trying to interview me. What do you want? What do you want to know?
Hey, it's a rainy day out here on Planet X. So, what are you doing to hide out from the rain?
Well, usually I just try to go inside. I know the rainbows, they usually transform into housing. So I usually just go in there, chill in there, isolated from everyone else. It's all bright and colorful out there. I try to stay inside, away from people. I just don't like interacting with people. And Planet X is just all about colorfulness, vibrancy. I'm not really with that.
It's really colorful in here. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel very uncomfortable. I do not like the fact that it's so colorful.
All right, what's your name?
My name is Nave. I'm a musician, rapper. You would call it on Earth. I make a lot of music on Planet X. It's pretty popular. Kind of on the come up, but now I'm at the top. You like the view from the crib?
Wait. This is your house?
Yeah, this is my house. My boy had to use my house because it looked good for the interviews. He didn't want to use his spot, so he asked me to use mine. Come up with a lot of money on recently, so this is the spot, it's the crib. I hope you like the view. Hope you like what I've done with the place. It's colorful, beautiful. This planet, gives me a lot of inspiration to write music.
What kind of music do you make?
I guess you would call it hip hop type stuff. Kind of a lot of bass and drums.
Right. Okay. What's your experience of Planet X, my man?
I've been here my whole life, so it's really chill, I love the colors, it's a good energy, and I like that positivity, maintain that positivity.
And my last question, how are you friends with Mitsuj? That doesn't really make any sense to me.
Right. I don't know why he wants to, but I just, I think the opposite personalities, really get along with each other, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm, really positive and, upbeat in my music and stuff, and I think he, low-key feeds off the energy if you don't talk about it, so... I feel like my good energy and his low-key, I don't know, edginess, kind of lack of color balances out, you know what I'm saying?
So, what's your name?
My name is Elay, and the X is silent.
So, you're a giant?
I'm one of the few. Really, my whole family's giants, but everyone else is, I guess, normal.
So what's it like, getting to see everything as a giant, all the colors, you're a lot taller than the average person, average thing, you know what I mean?
Uh, it's cool. I mean, it's colors. I guess you have more opportunities to observe the scenery.
Is life strange as a giant?
Sometimes people say I have advantages for no reason, and I feel ashamed for that. I can't control my height. I can't control what I do. It's just, yeah.
So how did you meet Nave and Mitsuj?
Honestly, I saw those two. I was like, they're kind of cool. And the Stooge, in my opinion, has better music, but that's just me. I know he's not like a musician or anything, but he has potential.
Finally, what do you like doing as a giant on Planet X?
Stalk, which is kind of sus, as I said, but you can literally like stalk what's going on because I'm so large. I can see what people are doing, all what's going on, and it sounds sus, but it's just all I can do.
Thank you guys so much. These have been some really enlightening conversations, and I hope the folks back home can appreciate these interviews as much as I do.